Hi guys! I want to do a tutorial today on how Photoshop layer masks work. Okay, so here's a drawing I made a while ago. I want to use this as a way to explain how they work. If we add a new layer on top, make it some obnoxious green. Okay, so underneath this is our astronaut. This is our green layer. What we'll do, if we add a layer mask, either through layer mask, reveal all, it will show up here, or alternatively you can just go to this little box down here with the circle in it. So how it works, it will only ever affect the layer that it's connected to with this little chain. So if you draw on it with black, it will cut straight through and make it sort of invisible. You can just see straight through it, but it's not permanently deleting any of the information there like you would if you were erasing it. Now, if you did this and then want to get the information back, you just hit X or this little arrow, go back to white, and then you can just bring it back. Just paint everything back in there again. So black makes it invisible, white makes it visible, I guess. Then you might have seen this little chain, I think it is, or paperclip here. Now what this does, if we select the green layer and we move it around, you'll see the layer mask, or the hole in it, moves with this green layer. Okay, and if we change the shape of it, the size, squash it, it will always keep that layer mask on it. But if we deselect this just by clicking on it and we move this, that layer mask will stay still and then we can move things around it. So it's super handy depending on what your task is. So now I want to show you it in action, how I would use it to create this t-shirt design of my brand and give it sort of like a gritty, grungy effect. So what we'll do, we'll go to this texture that I got from Tutvid. We'll select all and copy. Come back to this. We're going to add our layer mask. And now what we're going to do is we're going to alt click it. And what that does, it just shows the layer mask as there's nothing on it, so it will be completely white. Control V or paste. It's a bit big, so we'll just make that a bit smaller. And accept. Deselect it. If we then click back onto the original image, it's now cut straight through. So if we draw underneath it, it's just see-through. That's all it is. It's just showing you straight through it. Now, if we want to adjust this, you know, it's too big or too small in the wrong position, it could be cutting out a letter like down here. Remember, we will unselect this little chain, select the layer mask, Control T, and then we can just readjust it to however we feel like. About there looks okay. And then accept. And there we go. You've got a texture over your text. Okay guys, hopefully this helped explain how layer masks work. I'd be interested to see what you guys do with it. If you like the video and want to see more tutorials, drop a like and a subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!